Leo, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. Let's see what we have for you today. Okay, while I'm shuffling the cards and getting ready, all right, I'd like to point out that if you like my readings, including this one, please feel free to contact me if you wish a personal reading. The email in the description box below this video is my official one, okay? And the reason I say that is because apparently there is supposedly my profile on other social media platforms. Be very careful, okay? My only designated choice for a social media platform is here on YouTube. I'm not affiliated with any other social media platform, okay? If you see me on there, it doesn't matter how convincing it looks, I did not put it there, okay? Please do not send money. Contact me first using this email below this video should you want a reading. Okay. Here we go. Leo, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? You're stressed over something. You feel you need to take a break. You're in a very, very uneven situation. You could be dealing with an ex. Okay. There's some kind of obsessive thinking here. I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying there's that energy around you. Okay. There you feel that your person, okay, you feel there's kind of not enough stability here. You need time to think about things. Okay, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. Your person is very quiet at the moment. That's because their focus is on something else. This could be another person. Okay, this could be their family, their work, but they're focused on something else here. It would seem your person is struggling for choice here. You feel kept out of the loop. All right. You are trying to create something here. You know, stability with this person, a nice lifestyle. They kind of are a very strong-minded individual. They're a very free-spirited individual. Okay. You see, the Empress here, it's all about creation. I'm kind of getting here that your person intends to create a relationship with you of some kind. Very stable, very loyal, but wants to keep their independence. Okay. This person loves a sense of freedom. All right. It would seem maybe they're recovering, they're in some kind of recovery energy. Okay. Maybe they've just got divorced or had an illness or whatever, but there's something here they're trying to recover from. All right. And they've decided they've got this great sense of freedom and they want to hang on to that for the time being. They want a relationship with you, but they don't want to commit. Well, a minute, they don't want to commit to anything. They just want to have fun. Mm-hmm. For some of you, there is travel involved. It's stepping outside your comfort zone. You've got the Six of Swords moon energy here. Wow. There's a lot of mixed feelings here between you and your person. It's kind of like a mixed blessing. It's very good with some points, but then there's some negativity about this relationship. Depends on from your perspective, I suppose. There's this sense of wanting to keep self-reliance, this not relying on other people. Mm. Your person wants things to settle down. It's like the calm after the storm, whatever that means to you. Mm. They appear, well, they're under a lot of stress at the moment. Kind of the guidance for you from the universe is trust your intuition on this, because the picture's not clear. This person you're dealing with does want to move forward with you, but the future's unclear. It would seem here there's a lot of distractions. There's also a bit of a fear factor of commitment. Wow. I'm picking up some kind of reconciliation between you and this person, but it's still non-committal. It's kind of like going over the past, dealing with issues from the past. Your person likes familiarity. They don't like unfamiliar territory, so to speak, karmic territory, whether this is physical, whatever. But they do want a reconciliation with you, but they want to kind of come to some kind of accord with you, some kind of agreement. Okay, they want to put themselves in a position where they're not forced to make a decision. There's a lot of indecisiveness about this. If there's no contact with this person, it's kind of like they're waiting for the right time to come forward. I mean, what is your energy here? Well, you got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Some of you are willing to relocate. I get a lot of inhibitions around you. Hmm. This relationship does seem, kind of from the universe's point of view, a bit contradictory. It's like you want each other but are not prepared to move and pull out all the stops to be together. From the universe's perspective, that's a contradiction. If you want this person, go for it. That's what it's saying. You know. But it would seem here family and friends are very important to you at the moment. Okay. You do want to spend time with this person, but you don't want, if this is an ex, you don't want to return to that emotional turmoil and game playing or whatever it is that went on in the past. You certainly don't want to return to that. You want to resolve the issues between you and this person. You feel there's too many distractions. You want this person to recognise your standpoint. Six of Wands, Ten of Wands. Hmm. Kind of getting at the moment, you're taking a kind of middle of the road approach. You're feeling a lot of pressure from this relationship, this situation. You feel you've done a lot to go forward in your life, but you're not convinced enough to give up this. Your home, your job, all right, your status in life. You feel that you want some kind of stability from this person, right, or your situation. You want to slow things down, actually. There's like a test of commitment here. It's kind of like you're willing to play the long game. You're willing to let things play out. But you are willing to talk honestly with this person. Ultimately, what you want is you or this person to make a final decision, although it be a painful one. You want a straight, honest conversation. You want to heal the past. You want to find some kind of medium balance between this person, something that you can both live with, a way forward that you can both live with without making too many sacrifices. It's kind of like trying to reduce the collateral damage, so to speak, collateral losses. Wow, it's quite possibly going to be a struggle at the best. The Empress, Nine of Wands. If you're dealing with an ex, I'm kind of getting a lot of you are holding back because of experience. Even if it's somebody new, because of experience with relationships in the past, you are holding back. Some of you are even wondering if it's all worth it, if it's worth the effort. It's kind of like giving it serious thought whether to initiate this or take it further. That's what I'm getting with the relationship, with your finances, career. Well, there's a lot of challenges around your career. I'm getting that you feel restricted. There's, I don't know, a lot of you are feeling used. I'm picking up this scapegoat energy in work. You're looking for something more long term. Some of you are got 2 or 3 jobs and you're finding it very challenging. You want to narrow that field. You want something that has much better prospects here. Your finances have taken a hit. Okay. Maybe you've been, maybe you've been talked into, I don't know, a scheme that hasn't worked. All right. And you've lost some money. This time you're kind of very, very aware. You're tired of people taking advantage. Ooh, yeah. There's an end to a job that's been holding you back. There's an end to an outlay of finances that's been kind of draining your resources here. Your attitude towards your finances and your career is totally changed. Okay, a lot of you are even considering relocation. The prospects of moving to another place, another company, right, creating your own business, but there's movement here. You're coming out of, a lot of you don't like working for other people because there's too many constrictions. It's kind of like you want to put yourself in a position where you're playing it your way. Some of you are even considering setting up your own business, perhaps putting yourself in an environment or a situation where you can work from home. That's what I'm getting with that. Take care. See you soon.